I don't think you can ever be like Zee or try to work as hard as Zee. He's always the hardest worker I've ever seen.
You know, people talk about the culture. I found practice harder than games.
They dropped the gloves and Zee hit him pretty good. The attitude and the mentality of Bruins practice changed.
There were times that we would do these warm-up drills and he would just come in and rip a slap shot from top of the circle. And I'm like, come on, like seriously? Times I would just jump out of the net.
The lead pass, moving in on Hildeby, scored! Pastrnak, number 400!
It's about time. Just kidding. You know, he's a special player, I think. We're lucky we get to see that day in and day out.
Zee comes in as hard as he can. He just hits me in the corner. I go down, and he doesn't give me a chance to get back up.
And doesn't he just absolutely blow me up? I think my helmet falls off and I scrape myself up.
So he just keeps pushing me down. My helmet's up to the side, so I go back in line, and Big Zee comes to me, he's like, good job. And I'm like, good job? He just abused me for 15 seconds in the corner. That was his way of just setting the tone for the rest of the team and to let him know that, you know, pick it up a little bit.
It's induction weekend in Toronto for the 2025 Hockey Hall of Fame. And this year's inductees are poised to take the ceremony to new heights.
Nice they put ours in our height.
He's about eye level there.
Welcome inside the great hall here at the Hockey Hall of Fame. Such an exciting weekend. This is really the kickoff to what's going to be a great few days for our honored guests as the Hockey Hall of Fame is proud to welcome in 8 new remarkable individuals into the hall.
Our second inductee in the player category is just the second European captain to lead an NHL team to a Stanley Cup championship. His list of accomplishments over a remarkable 24 NHL seasons also includes a James Norris Trophy as the league's top defenseman, 3 first-team All-Star selections, and 5 NHL's hardest shot contest victories. The Hockey Hall of Fame is pleased to welcome Zdeno Chara as an honored member.
It's hard to describe. My focus was just do my best, and you know, when these honorees are, you know, coming my way, I sometimes I'm in disbelief how is it, you know, kind of all came together, but extremely grateful and honored and sometimes very, very humble about it.
After receiving their rings and blazers, the inductees share exactly when they got their call to the hall.
I was crying, oh my God, crying. The security's like, what's the heck's going on with this guy? But
we were in Thailand and woke up, went on the rooftop to do my workout. And then, you know, I saw the phone was kind of like buzzing, and I realized that there was like a whole bunch of messages. And that's when I knew from the messages that I got selected into Hockey Hall of Fame.
1, 2, 3.
My first phone call after, like, you know, waking up and John Busick. My second, Bobby Orr. Those are the calls that it puts you in a really standstill and everything's kind of like slowing down like in the movies. I don't know how to describe it. Honestly, it is a little bit surreal, but definitely getting a little bit more hold of it.
How's the speech coming?
Good, yeah, it's pretty good. Hopefully I can nail it.
You could see how things were changing when he, you know, became a Bruin. There was a certain way that the Bruins wanted to play, and he was the epitome of that.
I'm not afraid of challenge. I'm willing to lead by my example of hard work, dedication, discipline, drive.
He was a great teammate. He was a great leader. He came in and gave everything he had every day.
Knew how to get the best out of his team each and every game, each and every practice.
He didn't talk every day and every intermission and stuff like that, but when he said something that everyone was listening.
that was one of our goals to make impact. It's something that we as a team and we as the leaders work really hard at and to improve and to build. And that's what you kind of wanna have. You wanna have some footprints when you leave, and the culture, the legacy, the identity. It's something that are very important for me and for others.
He made himself accountable, and I think we all learned from that. He really led by example, and that really bled through the rest of the lineup. I don't think you can ever be like Z or try to work as hard as Z. He's always the hardest worker I've ever seen.
People talk about the culture, and I found practice harder than games.
They dropped the gloves, and Z hit him pretty good. The attitude and the mentality of Bruins practice changed.
There were times that we would do these warm-up drills and he would just come in and rip a slap shot from top of the circle. And I'm like, come on, like seriously? Times I would just jump out of the net.
His diet, what he put in his body, how disciplined he was.
There was always somewhat of a crowd, I think, when Z was going to do the pull-ups, because we knew there was going to be some kind of record or a lot of chin-ups being pulled. Mind you, he's going a lot further up and down than the rest of us are.
I think I had like around 20, and then he came in and they had like almost 40.
What Z did was he forced the rest of us to try to compete with him.
He was the leader and he led by example every single day. You know, you definitely sensed that something was changing and good things were going to happen.
Get the duck boats ready! After 39 long years, the cup is back home!
While there's plenty to celebrate off the ice, it's still a business trip for the current Bees in Toronto.
Keep it simple. Let them sleep, okay? Play our game. We gotta frustrate them. That's how we win the hockey game tonight. Stay out of the box. Don't give them any life. All right? For 60 minutes. Let's go.
Lorai, Geeky, shoots, he scores! Sent out in front, they score! Victor Arvidsson able to pick a pocket and chip it inside the far post. Pastrnak one-on-one with Benoit, pulls in the middle, he scores! Make it 399 goals for David Pastrnak!
No love lost between these two original six franchises. And it's Fraser Minton who gets the last word against the Leafs.
Given away by the Leafs, Kastelik centers, Minton shoots, he scores! How good does that feel? Fraser Minton takes a sweet dish in the slot and makes it 5-3 Bruins. What an impressive victory for the Boston Bruins tonight here in Toronto. They've won 6 straight.
Very impressive, boys. Very impressive. Come here. TO, there's not too many places, right? You want to steal points. That's one of them for me. So impressive how you play for 60 minutes. Okay? Awesome job. Okay? And I told you, it doesn't matter who's in or who's out. Okay? It was another team effort. Okay, men's right? Hey. Okay, all the guys, like a lot of guys stepped up. Okay, good job. Tomorrow, take the day off, and then Monday we're back to work. All right? Good.
It's great to see a full house on a snowy Canadian day. First season in the NHL, Stanley Cup champion with the Bruins in 2011. Just the second European in NHL history to win the Norris Trophy. Big Zee, ladies and gentlemen. Zdeno Chara.
That's when we flew first time to Boston and we were doing a little like a tour. We were like, oh my, going to like North End and you see all these old buildings and we were like, where are we going?
Marathon runner, international cycler, like you're still a very busy guy.
Yeah, it was too many, I think.
How many miles did you run this morning?
10.
Oh, just 10. Yeah, that's funny.
I wish I would have done that more. I wish I'd had Joe Thornton's stick, you know, and it's like...
I have to say the player who probably maybe the most kind of like improved daily, which was Bergeron, because we practiced against each other so hard at every practice, and so that's I'm very lucky that I had him because he pushed me to be very good. We all face adversity, and that's why, we are where we are, because we probably feed off that fear and that kind of like, you don't want to give up. When you're facing those moments, that's when you really find out who you are and how you can really push through some of those tough days, moments, whatever it is, situations. So that's how I felt. I was feeling always kind of like that fear of failing or being empty-handed. First-year player coming in, and you don't really have much to say what number you want. So I started with 53, and after my first year, the training camp was like, hey, I think 3 is kind of like more the stay-at-home defense number. So okay, I'll just have that number. And then obviously I came to Boston. 3 was already after, so I chose 33.
Perfect. And now 33 is going to the Raptors.
It's one of those things where he would always find a way to create a spark for his team, bringing the guys into the fight, I guess is what I should say.
Just the way his brain works and how bad he wants to win.
You don't realize how much he helped you on the ice when you're playing, and thinking back all those plays, how he cut them off with his long stick and prevented so many goals. There's no freebies around the net for sure when he was on the ice.
His puck handling skills and the way that he saw the ice for his size, and we always talk about, his physicality, his shot, but let's talk about how he was making plays all the time.
The range that he had with the stick, the strength he had in one-on-one battles. Never, ever did he go into battle not thinking he could win it.
During the playoff run, there was a lot on our shoulders as a team, but on the captain, it falls on his shoulders, right?
After Game 5 at the hotel in Vancouver, his knee was swollen like you wouldn't believe. Wanted to play so bad, he became emotional. Like, the worst thing that he could think of in his mind was not being able to go out there and help us.
Get the duck boats ready! After 39 long years, the Cup is back home! The Bruins are 2011 Stanley Cup champions!
Looking back at us, turning back and kind of pointing at us, that was pretty cool. Because, I think Zee will be the first person to say that we did it together. And I think that was his way of saying that. And I think we all understood what it meant.
Once he raised the cup, everybody was happy for Zee. The emotions were just over the top.
Gives me goosebumps now. It's just sheer emotion of everything that the group put into it, he put into it to finally achieve that. These jokes, I don't think it's ever been that high. That whole run, there's so many memories, but that one sticks out for me.
When you achieve the ultimate goal, now you understand what it really means when you win, and then when everybody embraces the championship and the city, and that reward is well worth it.
Next is going to be Chara.
Yep.
You're going to go all the way down and to the right, standing beside Jack.
Okay, so I'm second from right. Okay.
I'm going to be standing next to Chara.
There you go.
You two next to me? I'll go like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is what it's going to look like.
All right, let's practice it.
Convince her to.
I know everybody's saying she still can, so maybe come out of the retirement.
It's interesting what I say. I feel
No,
like you're...
trust me, I cannot. I cannot.
Known for his legendary strength, unyielding work ethic, and stellar leadership, he played over 1,600 NHL games and set the standard for professionalism and dedication to hockey. Inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in the Players category, Zdeno Chara.
Congratulations, bud. Great job.
Good job, T.
Awesome. Big Zee, congrats.
Congrats, big man.
Big personality, eh?
Oh my gosh. It's actually good to have him, like he just loosens it up.
I'm going to drop it, all right? There it is, boys. Good luck. We don't make it. All right.
Out to the blue line, Chara, he shoots, he scores!
Chara lets it go and they score! Parisi got a tip on it, but Zdeno Chara in the final minute of what could be his final game gets one through.
You know, I think it's more than just Zee the hockey player. It's the person that is being celebrated.
Every game, he wore his heart on his sleeve. He didn't grow up the most skilled, but he put everything he can to become the player that he was.
This is a person that worked at his game consistently year after year to get better, and I know everyone talks about Zee as this great leader, which he was, but he was also a great hockey player with a tremendous amount of skill.
Zdeno Chara's first hat trick!
How he was able to overcome everything, you know, like the prove people wrong mentality. He, to me, changed the position forever with his size, everything he could bring. He was a total package.
What defines him is that toughness and grit, never give up attitude.
Kicked that puck down, kept it in, took a shot, that's blocked by Chara, and he's hurt.
You know, the picture him standing on the ice, you know, with the full face mask, with the broken jaw.
The heart that he's shown to come back, but also not wanting to let his teammates down.
He's done it all. He won a Stanley Cup. He won so many trophies.
He cared. He wanted everybody to be the best they could be.
Come to find out that a lot of times the big guys and the tough guys are the nicest guys.
So humble, so down to earth. He always says that, I'm just a normal guy, even though he's 6'9", 265.
It's special. I think it means a lot for me to be here and to support him. You know, he's had a huge impact in my career, and obviously we have a great friendship. It was an honor to share the ice with him, and you know, it's a big night to celebrate Zdeno and everything he's accomplished.
We grew up together, and obviously he deserved it. And I don't know when next Slovakian it's gonna be. You know, they should make the movie after him. The way he grind, what he achieved, the dedication, it's well deserved. And I don't know anybody who trained harder than this guy.
Visiting him in the hospital after he broke his jaw, we were 19 and couldn't talk, and all he wrote was "I'm playing," and you really think about those moments of a player's perseverance.
Say Franklin's house on Thanksgiving, he'd be carrying the turkeys in, and it was amazing. And you know, he's such a great part of our community. I'm so happy for him and his family. This is such an honor for him tonight.
Please welcome Zdeno Chara to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
I gave everything I had to this game, and it gave me more than I could have ever imagined. I am forever grateful for this opportunity. Hockey is and will be always the greatest game. Thank you, guys.
One more time for the class of 2025 and all the Hall of Famers here tonight. Thank you all so much for coming.
Back in Boston, the Maple Leafs look to even the score with the black and gold as the Bruins seek their 7th win in a row. During the first period, the home crowd gets their chance to join in on the festivities, congratulating Big Zee on his induction into the Hockey Hall of Fame. And the celebration continues early in the second.
Now the lead pass, moving in on Hildeby, score! Pastrnak, number 400.
400, boys! Yeah, boy, Pasta! Congrats, baby!
You know, he's a special player, and I think we see that. We're lucky we get to see that day in and day out, and just the way he handles himself on and off the ice. So super special. It was awesome that all the guys came out there, and we got to share that moment together.
It's about time. Just kidding. No, he's one hell of a player. I'm
fortunate to have him as a friend and have him on my team, and I think everyone here knows how special he is for this group. So no one deserves it more, and no one works harder for it either.
Bruins lead by a goal. Kastelik, cross-ice pass. Pastrnak again, his second of the night. Career goal number 401.
As they close out a week of celebrations, milestones, and rivalry wins, the Bruins are finding their rhythm and establishing a culture the fans can be proud of.
Obviously, to go three and then 6, and then to have this run that we're on now, it kind of just shows, everybody's committed to playing the right way and taking the right steps to continue to progress. And I think wins are just a byproduct of that.
We know our identity as a group, and I think if we stick to it, we make it hard for teams, and we just got to keep doing that period after period, game after game.
That's a lot of goals. That's a lot of goals. Okay, congrats on the win. A lot of guys stepped up. Coos was hurt the whole game. I give you a lot of credit.
Good battle. Good battle.
Stevie, first one as a Bruin. I think the record is pretty good when we take a day off tomorrow and meet at the plane.
Everyone in here is doing their jobs, playing great, but 400 in the NHL.
Thank you to every single one of you guys. Can't wait to go to war with you every day and battle the whole season. So thank you again for what you did for me today. Appreciate it.
On the next episode of Behind the B.
That's a newborn section right there. Don't go there. Expensive. It's a very special event for all the guys, and even though it's early, it's the last miles here for the boys this morning.
I'm kind of reevaluating my strategy. I think I went a little too heavy too early.
I won this. I was a big creative kid. I love building stuff, and Lego, it's from Denmark too, so it's my fellow country. That is nice. I almost buy that for myself. Star Wars Lego, that's legendary. Legendary status.